And I believe too. And with that, there's only one thing left to say. Let's rev it up!
Welcome back. As many of you know, the YGO Pro, Dev Pro servers are still down. So I'll just be showing you guys a few replays. A deck that I've been working these past few nights with one of my friends. His name's Connor, the one I mentioned in the video about how he says drill is garbage. Well, anyways, yeah. So he suggested for me to make just the hand loop version, not the Quasar version. I mean, as most of you know, I've said it already, that I prefer the Quasar build because it's much better going second. But the Omega, hands down, like if you can just make your opponent not play at all, then that's just like straight up just way better. Well, anyway, so I tried to. I didn't want to just pick up the decks that are out now, like the Synchro Fusionist or the other versions that are out now. I wanted to put my input into it. That way I can be enthusiastic about it, because it'll be a sense of, I guess, attachment to it, because I built it, so it'll be more of a it'll be like I'm not playing for the sake of playing it, because I'm like, oh yeah, I like, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that has this version, so I take pretty good pride in that, because like if many of you try to come up with an idea, you guys know how difficult it is. It's really frustrating at times, because like sometimes some ideas, they work for the first few games, and you run into an issue, and then you do not, it becomes difficult to fix that issue, so you just end up giving up on it. So for those of you that are aware of how frustrating that can be, you guys understand what I mean. And then when you come across an idea that actually works, it's just awesome. But anyways, okay, so as you guys saw, I used Burial to return all the Omegas. So ideally, what you want to do is you want to go Trish first, and then you level elite the Trish, and then you make formulas, and then you get Trish low enough so you can synchro with it and make an Omega, and then you can do the same thing. You reduce the Omega and make formulas, or however you can, whatever situation you can come into. You make another Omega, so then they'll put the Omega in the grave, the Trish in the grave. So that'll be your first recycle, and then you can do it again. But then this time, hopefully you'll have Burial. You're drawn to Burial, so you can banish all your Omegas, and then just bury them back to the grave and recycle it that way. That's recycling 6 cards. That's like recycle your Trish, your Omegas, yeah, Omega and something else, Omega and something else. So that's like pretty much starting from scratch. So that's really good. And the reason why Hyper Synchron's in there is because it's really accessible. For those of you that have seen my other video where I made a similar variant, but it wasn't with Dark Synchro. So this is like Dark Synchro Fusionist, I guess I would call it. Yeah, Dark Synchro Fusionist, because it's dark. You play the Gofu and the Armageddon Knight. So it's so what it is it's easy access. It's the easiest access to level 4 tuner there is. I can tuning it, I can excel it to the grave. It's just it makes it really easy, because normally what you do is you can make Omega multiple ways, different ways with this deck, with this version. You can either do the Norden, where you just Norden bring the 4-star Synchron back, the Synchro. The Hyper Synchron back, because it's the tuner level 4. So you just make Omegas that way, and then keep doing it and doing it and doing it. If it all fails, like if you can't accomplish this scenario, then you can do that way. And it just makes it really convenient to do like all these things. And then I guess this version is not so bad going second, because you have 3 disruptions. You have Jet Warrior, which is bounces the card. You have Coral Dragon, which is pops a card, and you have Trish. So it's not as helpless as, I guess, the regular builds. I don't know. I don't mean to come across as arrogant or anything along those lines. It's just I'm trying to point certain things out that I noticed that the difference. See what I mean? You can just do that and easily make your Omegas. But yeah, when I managed to do it, I was like, oh yes, it was cool. When it happened once, and then I was like, can I do it again? And then I ended up being able to do it again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As soon as the YGO Pro and Dev Pro stuff goes back on, I'll try and make more videos. But as of now, I'm just stuck. I can't do anything. But yeah, go ahead, try it out. I'll put the deck list at the end, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. I almost forgot to tell you guys how to side deck. Okay, so I'll quickly go through it right now. Well, not quickly. I can take as long as I want, but I'll try to be fast. So pretty much going second, you want to side out your Omegas and put in Quasar, Crystal, and Herald because you can OTK them, so it's much more. It's better that way because Omegas can't really do anything. They're just beaters. Herald is debatable depending on your matchup. And then triple Kaiju, just get rid of those problematic floodgate monsters like Infinity, Kieran, and the Blue Eyes Synchro because the biggest threat that poses is them tagging into Moonlight in the middle of your combo. So you want to get rid of that. And plus you can't special summon multiple monsters, which is it doesn't really help. It doesn't really hurt, but they can negate an effect in the grave, so that can come back and just bite you really bad. And then fighting C against BA or Phantom Knights, because you want to stop the from going Beatrice, because Beatrice equals Farfa, and then Farfa is just bad news for you, like because like a player that knows how to play against his deck, they'll know exactly what to banish, so you don't want that to happen. And also against decks that can make Dweller, like if you know they can make Dweller, you're gonna want to stop that because Dweller hurts this deck so much. I mean, you could easily run over it, but then you odds are they might be able to come back because normally I don't know. You just want to stop that. You want to stop Beatrice and Dweller because those are the biggest issues with XYZ. And then Book of Eclipse, it just books multiple floodgates face down. Like it's just really good. And then Twin Twister, like Kieran, Dark Law, it's just good to just place it face down. It's a bait out too. They bait out Infinity. And then Twin Twister is just for back row. So what you would side out is pretty much a D7, depending on your matchup. You side out D7, and it's debatable if you can side these out. You can if you want to, but mainly D7 for sure. And then if you feel like you really need to, then you side these out. But then, yeah, I mean, it's a bit risky though, because like you have triple fusionist, and I don't play the brilliant fusion engine in this one because I felt like I can do without it. I mean, it would be it's convenient because you can send this with brilliant, but then I didn't want to play more than one brilliant fusion, and I mean, you could. I mean, if you wanted to, if you really wanted to, you can play one. Like you can play one brilliant, one Lazuli, because you don't really need that engine to go off. You can do well without it. But if you really wanted to, the issue you're gonna come into is the extra deck, because you need 3 formula. Like I tried it with 2, I tried it with 1, and no way. You need for this version, you need 3, because that's what allows you to go into the 3 Trish and 6 Omega. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the best way I can do it because you don't dead draw the Zuli, which is really bad. Like most of the stuff in here is you can't dead draw it. Like you have triple lure. There's some way to maneuver it. I mean, of course you can break, open all these, and like open up like multiple, like all 4 of this and like this. Of course you can break like that, but yeah, that rarely happens. But yeah, I hope that was good enough of an explanation and to give you an idea of what to do. And I hope you enjoyed the deck. Try it out. If you manage to make the triple Trish and the 6 Omega, if you can save the replay and send it to me, that'd be awesome. I would really like to see how you managed to get to it. Because, yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching.